saying, he also was saying, what do you guys think is the future for the writers in Mexico since the new the priest coming back? How do you guys feel? I mean, I know you haven't been out of Mexico for 10 years and you've been following a lot of political stuff. Do you think it's gonna kind of like don't let the writers speak again, or it's gonna be the tool to spread the word?
Well, I think that one of the secrets why the three states for so long in power is that their preferred tool is more than silencing or killing writers that they do, but that's not their preferred tool. Their preferred tool is to corrupt, you know. So used the same way in English, cooptation, to co-opt. So, you know, this is what the three is expert. You know, after Vargas Llosa said that thing about the perfect dictatorship, he had to leave the country the next day. So they asked him, why did you leave the country? Did you receive any threats? He said, no, I wasn't afraid of the threats. I was afraid that the government would give me a prize. You know? And that's how they work. They bring to them their critics and they turn them into comfortable critics. So that's one of the dangers with the band of criminals that are going back to power in Mexico now. We will see both things. Maybe we will see a little bit more of repression. We already have some repression. And we will see more of these cooptations and practices. But I think that with that, without that, or against that, people will keep writing. Maybe they will try, but they can't really turn back the clocks as they would desire to. So I'm pessimistic in a lot of fields regarding the return of the three, but I don't think we will be back to what they had in the 60s or the 70s.
If you respond. I don't feel that's different in the United States. I mean, we are two messed up countries.
Well, I think there's one over here.
Thanks. Yeah, it's a question about translations that we talked about earlier. I'm wondering, here, a lot of the translators I know translate things because they think they should be read in other places, and it's not a political thing at all, really. At least it's not something that's censored in any way. There's a lot of small publishers here who publish things because they believe, likewise, that certain works deserve to be read in other languages, and it's not. It's kind of the opposite of a censoring thing, and I was a little confused by that. I wondered if it worked much differently, because I guess we got kind of caught up in colonial speak, and I was just wondering if that was much different, because I know at least one of you has started a literary journal, right? And I'm wondering if you publish translations at all in your journal, and if so, if that worked.
I'm a translator. I've translated Charles Bernstein's work, John Rothenberg's, and Olson's work. I mean, don't pay attention to me. I'm a writer, so I'm a weird, delirious person. I mean, as a writer, I feel that my role in this society is to be critical. And because I want to be critical and I like being critical, I don't believe in a lot of values that society believes in. I really feel that, in my body I feel I don't trust powers, I don't trust translation, I don't trust literature. I don't trust criticism. I don't trust the academia. I don't trust the Tijuana's government or Baja California's government or California's government. I don't trust a lot of things. That's why I write. And I get involved in, because I don't like to accuse others, I get involved in all of those. When I get involved in all of those spheres of action, my criticism grows because I can see more closely what is happening, because I think that the world is really messed up. I mean, a lot of people are dying, there's a lot of violence, injustice, poverty all over. So I really would like to say something, I mean, very positive and optimistic about what's happening, but I can't, I mean.
Well, how about the question to Yuri about do you ever do translations in your journal, in literary?
Oh, well, I have tried to translate. It's really difficult. It's really, really rich intellectual activity. But I think I had published a couple of political texts like some time ago, but I'm not a translator. I mean, I think it's a very valuable, underpaid activity. But I don't know. I'm not a professional translator.
Well, there are no more questions.